every time he fights, it's so exciting. Even in the loss to Charles Oliveira, he hurt him multiple times before ultimately getting submitted by the former lightweight champion of the world. But for Gaethje, this guy can do it all. He's an NCAA All-American.
Roster can speak to when Justin Gaethje fights, you're probably not getting a bonus because it's going to hurt. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, and the X factor tonight is that has Bruno in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
Lightweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer. All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, well, the energy is absolutely palpable. This building really becoming a great venue for the UFC. Etihad Arena.
He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head.
Hook is there again. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round one.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, now look at a posture up, and he lands a big head strike.
Yup. And now the damage is about to start.
Makhachev's in half guard. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Oh, landed some big shots here.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Makhachev's back to the side control now.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's getting very close to finishing this submission. Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
With style points tonight. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it.
54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke. And still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Well, many argue it. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, You know he's the best from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than ones prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. For this middleweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer. So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here, and it has been a remarkable rise to UFC prominence for Sean Strickland. He has always had the shiny record, but once he found this middleweight division, he took off like an absolute rocket. And even though there are stylistic challenges in this division... Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. And there's another straight. It's there by Strickland.
Guillotine jump. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a bottom blue choke here. Strickland's in half guard. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet. Oh, what a round. How good was that?
Ready.
Second round underway.
Punch over the top.
Unable to land with that punch. He gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Straight punch lands. Good moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Double leg takedown, stuffed. Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Strickland's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on.
Again.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Slip that one.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put it.
So the blood really started.
Back at these two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Khamzat Chimaev goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
There's the tap! Khamzat Chimaev! One and done!
What a performance!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
All right, so it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. Because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great weight cut, very forthcoming in our fighter meeting. All eyes on the #1 205-pound contender here tonight. All right, tonight we get another look at the wildly talented Magomed Ankalaev, not just one of the best light heavyweights in the world, for my money, one of the top 20 pound-for-pound athletes on this roster, top to bottom.
I feel like he can compete with anyone. This guy can strike. This guy can grapple. This guy has tremendous cardio.
Let us see how he handles this stylistic challenge in front of him tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. Here is Bruce Buffer. Herbert Dean's in the building. He was the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here. Now, a lot of folks wondered when John Jones was out of this division, what would the future look like? Oh, that kick is good by Ankalaev. All right, now. DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
5 minutes in the books.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught. Grab or wrestle. He's confused.
Oh, big left hook there. Reach advantage to get that punch. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. Just misses with the straight right. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. Trust me, when you can dead that leg, he gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down.
Thigh, and that's going to be purple after a few more of these, Chad.
It'll be very difficult to walk tomorrow. He's going guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. No submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
30 seconds to go.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Final seconds here. We're on the ground with this guy. Round 3 next.
Hey,
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round.
Willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa! Feels like the beginning of the end. Oh! The sense of urgency you're looking for.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, no, oh, no.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. Shots landing from the top position.
Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got...
He can't. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush, but if you know Cassius Clay, if you know Muhammad Ali, you know he's the most fearless competitor that you can find. He's a tremendous boxer. Now it's time to see what he can do inside the UFC's octagon.
And he's got a lot of size, he's got a lot of length. People really enjoyed the visual on the scale here on Friday. Muhammad Ali taking his greatness to the octagon here tonight. We'll see how it goes. The greatest of all time. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in this sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected and a lot of UFC history. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ready.
Well, it may not be tabbed Fight Island any longer, but it is still...
Fights are absolutely fantastic. Let's see if the fight tonight can live up to what we have seen up to this point from this arena. Big shot lands for both guys. Big shot to the head.
All right, single collar time now. Takedown defense holds up. Pavlovich gets the early takedown. That did not take long. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound ahead.
To throw damaging strikes, he's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. Basically, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Muhammad Ali gets hit with that hook shot there up here. Under a minute now to go. And he lands another takedown here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round in DC.
Oh, man, he's hurt. Big right hand. Over and over again. Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that finish.
And he switches to southpaw. All right, so it's a new round. Will it be the same storyline? Yes, it is. Tonight, good work here by Pavlovich. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. And no surprise, the crowd responds.
Nice punch to the head. I mean, huge connection by him there. He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Good round.
Round three of a possible five. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strike. Takedown defense is there. Nice effort back. Put up a cut around the eye area.
He needs to start looking the face though, because he's got his opponent hit very bad.
Going for the finish. Here by Ali. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
So the blood really starting to flow. 15 seconds to go. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
Oh, nice. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, back to... All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Terrific body shot there, he's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Money in the bank tonight. He's caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso.
And his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
You to show something. You have to protect yourself. Let's get this fight.
5th and final round. Big power shot there.